Matt here from Matt Taiwan and Asia Life. Today I'm going to be showing you some apartments in the Xizhi area in New Taipei City, just outside the Taipei City, east side, in between Keelung and Taipei. Now these apartments, you should get a little bit more space for your dollar, literally. The potential is there to be a little bit isolated, comparing it to a location closer to Taipei City. However, some people like the isolation, some people like to be closer to the mountainous areas for hiking and whatnot. I'm going to take a deep dive into some of the rentals, the prices, and what you get for the money. Let's get straight in. Start with here, we've got the map. As you can see, Taipei is in the center of the picture here. And this is the 101 area, the business district, Xizhi District. And if you follow the blue MRT line all the way to the east side, you can see here Xizhi District, just in between Taipei City here and Keelung City. Keelung City being a beautiful harbor city by the coast, harbor, transportation systems, and you can easily get buses or trains into Taipei. Also, it's not that far away from some MRT lines, mostly being Taipei Nangang Exhibition Center, which is the end of the brown line, and the blue line, or Nangang as well. So you still aren't a million miles away from Taipei if you did want to go in and out of the city. First apartment we're going to look at. Now, all of these are apartments, so it's your own apartment. You're not house sharing. I'm going to do a couple of higher price ones and kind of a middle range one, and then to see if we can find any other a lower price range as well. So this looks like it's a new building for 26,500 NT. So 26,500 NT. It's just under 900 USD, and that is 659 Great British Pound and 775 euros a month. Now it's 6th floor, so it's a top floor. It should be an elevator building, but it looks like it's a new building straight away. No pets or smoking. New house, quality, 6th floor. And I'm just seeing if there is any maintenance fees. Yes, there's also an additional 1,500 NT maintenance a month. So it's going to be a community building, what does all the trash and everything like that. Let's have a closer look here. As you can see, it's a very nice building and it does look new. They've got a balcony on the outside. Yeah, it's brand new. Looks like it hasn't been lived in yet. Nice natural sunlight. It isn't coming furnished, so that is a consideration if you're moving into new apartments as well, whether or not you want to any furniture, because you may have to carry it around or you may have to just leave it or sell it. And it looks like the whole apartment building is quite new. Okay, so it's a brand new apartment, and yeah, walk-in shower, another spare room. Doesn't really show much there, but it just gives you a little bit of an idea what you can get for that price. So that price in Taipei, you're not going to get a lot. You're probably getting one space. You're not getting two bedrooms like it's just shown there. And just an idea of the location as well. Let's have a little look. So as you can see, this is the blue MRT line at the top here. So you're probably within a cycle, a bicycle cycle, or a bus trip to the MRT. Okay, so it's not a million miles away whatsoever. And you have got some stores, some shops around as well. Okay, so for that price range, not bad whatsoever. Now let's have one which is isn't brand new and is up and running already. Again, this is 23,000. I'm guessing there's some maintenance because it's a newer building. Yet maintenance fee is 3,800, which is quite steep. So adding another 4,000 onto that, let's say 4,000, it's coming up to 27,000. 27,000 is around 913 USD, 790 euros, or 670 pound. So it's an elevator building. It's on the 6th floor of 11 floors in total, but this is 3 bedrooms, 2 living rooms, and 2 bathrooms. So again, for this price, just going out of Taipei, you are getting a lot for your dollar. It doesn't look like it's furnished. It will give us a good idea of the layout. Here you can see a nice natural sunlight open window. This looks like the living room. good space. Corridor area where you that looks like the main door. And yeah, as you can see, it's a great space there. You've got the kitchen, nice breakfast shelf as well, breakfast bar. It's got two bathrooms. There's one of the bedrooms, all with natural sunlight. There's a hot tub and a shower in one of the bathrooms. Very big balcony. So for this price, you're looking at double in Taipei. This is literally going to be double for what you're getting here. This quality, this size, with all the natural sunlight and the kind of new prestige environment as well. It's a new building. Okay, so as you can see, it is not bad at all. I just want to go into the location just to give you an idea. I mean, this one could be further out because the price is so good. But let's have a look. Yeah. So here again, here's Nangang Exhibition Center, end of the blue and brown line. And again, it isn't so far away, but it's far enough away that you do have to drive there. You do have to get a bus or some kind of a transport. And as you can see, you are heading towards more Geelong. So this is the whole of Taipei with the metro lines here. You can see with different color lines, and there's a house. So again, you can see it's not massively far away. However, there are closer places if you do want an apartment of that size on that budget as well. There are places further north of Damshui. There's videos in the playlist. You will see that further north of Taipei on the red line and the pink line near Damshui, top of Taipei, or should I say New Taipei City, you will be able to get something at this price level at this quality as well. You don't have to move all the way out to uh, Shiji, Shuji, Sh- Shuji, Shiji. I'm getting all the pronunciation wrong. Okay, right. Let's look. So that was kind of an example of two newer buildings. Just try and see if there's any with a bit of furnishing in. Okay, here's another one. Not far from North Station. I'll quickly run through this one. This one's of a similar price, 26,000. Oh, it's a little bit more pricey. I'm guessing because of the location. An extra 1,000 NT. So it's coming around to around 27,500 NT dollars. And it's 20th floor elevator building, two bedrooms, one living room, one bathroom. As you can see, straight through the living room, you've got nice natural sunlight there. It's kind of semi-furnished. You are missing a sofa, but it's got a TV in place and a few tables. It's very nice. You can see the natural sunlight is really nice. I like this layout. There's a spare room, nice for our office. You can see the surroundings, very green. Oh, look at that. Beautiful natural sunlight for the window there. There's another bedroom, or you can make it into an office room. And look, again, oh, balcony area, kitchen area. Really nice building. If you don't mind, oh, beautiful walk-in shower there and bathroom. If you don't mind living out towards this way, great view. You are out of the way. You are near the train station. Let's just check the location here. I do believe it's near the train station, which will take you into Taipei at a really cheap price. Also get train passes and kind of annual discounts and whatnot. So again, yeah, you are near public transport here, and there's the MRT to the left here. Okay, so not far, and not a bad price for that quality of building as well. So we've been through the new natural sunlight buildings. I want to try and find one at a lower level. Here's one, 19,000, four-bedroom. Now I'm guessing this is going to be an older building. It's only got four floors, so it won't have an elevator. But again, it's just showing you this type of size you can get for this price range, especially if you need a bigger place or if you got a family or you want to do something with a bigger place. 19,000 is 642 USD, 473 pound or 556 euro. It's a third floor of a four-floor building, four bedrooms, two living rooms, and one bathroom. As you can see, The difference, look, it is an older building. The windows are kind of cage. The lighting is a little bit more duller, a little bit more darker, but you have got this extra size, as you can see. I'm going to zip through because it says 4 bedrooms. Um, you can see the difference now. You haven't got the big, beautiful, natural sunlighted windows, but you have got immense size for your price. There's a kitchen, old style, but again, big size in every room. You got an old bath, and yeah, that's what you get for that price. So, if you want to rent that and maybe come to an agreement where you can sub rent it as well, there's 4 bedrooms available. You could end up having your rent paid for you. Just going into the location now. So look, it's still not super far away. Here's on the left again, the end blue and brown line on the MRT lines. Geelong over here on the right, and you're right in the middle of all the public transportation as well. Okay, so if you did want an older building with bigger size at a lower price range, that's the kind of vibe you'll be looking at. And all the others, to be honest, are just around the same price. So what I'll do now, I just go to an even lower um end of the spectrum where we're looking under 20,000 NT. You've got to look out because some of them are social buildings. So sometimes it's only for um, social housing. As you can see, this one here is social housing. So some of them don't let people rent it unless you are on the kind of social benefit system, which you can't do as a foreigner. So let's have a look at this villa here. 1 bedroom, 1 living room, 1 unit per floor. So this one is a floor split up with a mountain view. So this is 15,800. It's a top floor of a 3 floor villa. So there's going to be 2 people in the other floors, but it looks like you got a beautiful view here. And let me just get the price for you. And this is just for the contrast and difference. If you don't want an apartment, if you do want to uh, kind of live out in a wild a little bit more, £393, 534 USD, or 462 euros. So this is a villa. There isn't going to be any maintenance fee. No, no maintenance fee. Like always, you need 2 month deposit. There is a video on view, but straight away, look at that for natural sunlight. Okay, so if you're working remotely, you don't want to be in Taipei and you want a view like that, for that price, this is what you get. I think that is stunning, personally. Close to the police station, always good to know. But as you can see, it is very remote by the pictures. But just look at that stunning view in the villa, in the mountains, and that is your own space. You've got a whole 3rd floor. You could almost be in some kind of romantic Italian village. There you go. That's your big space. And there's going to be no noisy neighbors next to you or above you. That is your own space, no one either side. Maybe one day that will be me, but if I'm old, I'm going to have have an elevator. Look at the view of that. You can't beat that natural sunlight. That is living the dream. And you got kind of a hot springs, Japanese kind of bath style. It's not a walk-in shower. But look, it looks clean for what it is. And let's just in case you want to look at that view. Look at that. That is Taiwan. And you got a washing machine, which is great, okay? So I'm intrigued about the location. Let's have a look at the location here. Now, this one should be a little bit further out. I'd be surprised. Yet already on the map, it's just surrounded by green. Now this one is further north. Okay, so the red line here is across to the east. Okay, and yeah, you're heading towards kind of Yanmingshan Mountain Way. This is the top of the brown line. So you're north at the top of the brown line, right in the middle of the mountain. So here's the where the previous structures are, apartments are, end of blue line, end of brown line there. So you are going to be limited with public transport. There will be some community buses and buses. There's hiking trails. If you love hiking, well, some people are into that. You're surrounded by green. And at that price, you get that beautiful view. Now I'm just looking, here's another villa. So this one's at 12,000 NT a month. It's going to be even cheaper. Uh, Another Swiss, it says in translation, Swiss mountain villa. Again, natural sunlight. You can see the difference compared to the more built up areas, but again, good space for this price. 12,000 NT. It's not a bad price for your own space of that size. And these at the lower end are all going to be further away from the center. So there you go. We had a look at something around 30,000, something mid-range around 23, 24,000. And then you saw the villas, which are stuck in the mountains, green, all around you for around 12,000, 13,000 and 15,000. You want to be watching more videos on Taipei Live here.